Got to, man. Gotta bounce back. Shout out to my homie Keys, Xavier Keys, on the vocals on this. Okay. Honestly, they couldn't stop me if they wanted to. Gotta get up, go out and get it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I've been focused, I'm not hungry. Yo, I'm starving, dude. Grind mode with my team, we making these power moves. Honestly, they couldn't stop me if they wanted to. Gotta get up, go out and get it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I've been focused, I'm not hungry. Yo, I'm starving, dude. In grind mode with my team, we making these power moves. Cause I ain't got no time to be wasting with all this music I'm making. Man, I'm tired of being impatient, so I keep making these moves here with my crew. Vow to myself to always stay true, so I don't care what nobody else do. I know why. Like an erection, bumps in the road, but nah, I ain't stressing. I don't work out, but homie, I'm flexing. Every time I get on the beat and I bless it. Rise and shine, and I never let another come and stop my grind. Cause I grind all night at the gig, no lie. Then it's back in the booth for some overtime. Come on. Nope. Shout out to Miss Alma Ramos. Shout out to Miss B. I said, hey. My mom told me to get them, so I don't care what y'all say. I just keep grinding. Yeah, I stay working, cause it's, you know, I said, that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, don't it make y'all mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. I can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. No sleep. Spit heat, killing these tracks, and I'm not gonna stop till I'm up on top where I'm supposed to be. Everywhere I go, I scream SP. We more than a crew, we a family. Working trying to get a couple Grammys, G, have them sitting on top of the mantelpiece. Thank God. Go hard, they just mad cause I'm on my job. But where I'm from is to the ground to starve. I'm starving, I just can't do it. Not having it, unthinkable. So I turn in and stretch arms strong, and now I can reach the unreachable. Let's go. Hey, trying to... Yo, I said I can't sit still. I just laugh at y'all haters. Cause, yeah. Hey, mom's told me, so why don't, let's go, I just keep, yeah, I stay, cause it's, you know, I said, that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, doesn't it make you mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. I can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't get what you want. Whatever you dreaming for, you get out there and you get it. You make it happen. Never mind the haters. Real spill. Cause all day, always, get them. Yes sir. I'm grinding. Stay working. Hey, I said that's right. In the lab with a pen and a pad, let's ride. Make it look so easy, don't it make you mad? One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, cause me and my team stay working. One thing I know, one thing is certain. Can't stop, won't stop, on the grind, getting mine, I'm working. Gotta. Yes, sir. Love them.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:01 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We were just sharing a moment here. We have a studio today. All of our students are here. We have Alive Teen Center here with us. We have Gabriel Bradford. Young lady, what's your name again? Sam. We have Casey Chipwood and Addie Rubio in the house, live in the studio. And we also want to say a good morning to Josie Mendoza Geller and the whole team at Two Brothers. They having a listening party. All right. So we know they have coffee. I have coffee. We have all kinds of good stuff. We have water. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. Just excited to be back on and sharing the news.
Yep. So we had Casey on, and Addie on, and yourself on individually, but now we got the team.
Yeah, I got the dream team.
Okay. All right. So you're from Aurora.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
I've grown up in Aurora.
Okay. Sam, where are you from?
I'm from Aurora.
Born and raised, right? Okay, good. So good morning to all of our dear friends. Judd Lofshe, good morning to you, sir. Did you clap? Was that a clap?
I clap.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. Like, make them feel good wherever they're at.
Yeah.
Yvonne Ruiz, good morning. Michelle Gums, good morning. Josue Pais, Deb Sturgis, and Anna Sierra. Good morning to all you great people. So we're going to talk about many Alive Center things. But for the listeners, where is Alive Center located?
78 South LaSalle Street.
Okay. That's Auto Row.
Yeah,
down here.
Good old Auto Row, yeah.
Okay. That's an area that's got a lot of history to it. So for our Aurora listeners, you guys know a lot about it. So let's start things off. Let's talk about the TAB, Teen Advisory Board. Now, what is the Alive Aurora TAB?
The Teen Advisory Board is a group of teens that plan and lead clubs at Alive.
Okay. All right. How many people are in the...
5 in total, and it's our first year.
Okay.
And we have meetings twice a month.
Now, people can still join? Or is the joining closed?
So we're actually looking for new applications for our upcoming year. So that will start in September, and then that will go till the May.
Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool. So now, we'll come back to that question. I got some good questions here. And I was looking at them, I was like, I'm not going to read them in order. I'm going to kind of like break them up. So the Teen Advisory Board, now we did share the news and the link about that. So we hope that you guys get some good applicants.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you guys been on the team or part of Alive?
I've been part of Alive since the opening. I was they had their soft opening in January 2021, and I've been with them pretty much ever since.
All right.
Me, it's going to be about a year that
Okay.
I've been part of Alive.
Very cool. All right. This is a good team. For those of you just tuning in, we've got Alive Aurora, who are located at 78 South LaSalle Street. Now, what does it mean to lead to Alive? And, oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Monica sneezed, y'all, but we got to say bless you to Monica. Monica's holding us down on the boards. Make sure your team is healthy. What does it mean to lead at Alive?
I think it means to learn in a safe space with an environment where even if you fail, you're learning. And that's what matters. They're all about a safe learning environment. So
Okay. All right.
I feel like it's being like a mentor to younger people because there's lots of younger youth at our club, and then you can share your interests with them too.
Okay. What's the age range of the youth for involvement?
So between 10 to 18.
Okay. All right. That's a slice. Wow. Yeah. That's a good, robust age range to learn. 11-year-olds can learn from 17-year-olds, learn how to do things. Okay. So next question. This is probably the easiest question that we'll have all day. What do teens need?
I feel like teens need support from others,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they need someone to listen to them. And Alive does that because there's like people who share interests with you and you can just be friends with them automatically.
Do people listen to teens normally?
I feel like it depends.
Okay.
I gotta agree with that. I feel like there's a little bit of stigma about teens, at least for today. They're like, oh, teens are like, we don't have it, like we can't do the same things that you're doing, but that's not true. We're change makers just like you. We're ready to go start creating the programs and the change we want to see in the world. So I think and the Alive Center really does that because they're all about, like, I brought up ideas with Addie or Candace, and they've just been like, yo, go ahead with it. Like,
Right.
take the lead. And that's, again, because our motto is teen-led, teen-driven. So it's all about listening to teens and creating a positive environment to do it.
Yeah, I kind of think that I think people still have an impression or a thought that, like, okay, well, yeah, we got to do things for young people and come up with programs, but let's not ask a 15-year-old, what would he know? You know, so I think people just don't believe that young adults and teens have had that, those experiences yet. Is that frustrating when people, or does it work like that for you guys? Do you get people who, try to, I don't know if we're ready for that yet?
I do get that a bit. Like, there's the people who are just, because you always have like the yes people and the no people, right? I mean, in marketing, that's all it is. You got someone who says yes and someone who says no, and that's how it is. And so I always try to find the people who say yes and are like want to do that, because the Alive Center is full of people like that, where
Right.
they believe in teens and they listen to teens. I mean, we have 14-year-olds, freshmen, who are actually helping lead our programs. They're part of our teen advisory board. One of our co-secretaries down in Naperville, she's a freshman, and she's led her own teen camps when she was like 13. It's crazy how they listen to us, even at such a young age. They're allowing us to gain the experience that will allow us later on to be able to create the programs and change we want to do.
Yeah, to that, go ahead, Sam.
And I feel like Alive is usually full of yeses, so if you have an idea, they'll just like let you do it. And if you fail, they're there to help you.
Right. Because that's the whole thing. See, we've talked about that kind of on the show before, right?
Yeah.
It's me passing you the ball so you take the shot. You might miss.
Yeah.
Maybe. But not being a ball hog is my job. Pass you the ball. Maybe you have to learn, basketball analogy. Like, you got to develop your own shot. The listeners are like, what is he talking? Is this Good Morning Aurora? Is this a sports set? What is this guy talking about? But yeah, you got to learn how to succeed and learn how to fail and make it your own.
And it's all about being a team. And like the Alive Center's taught me so much about teamwork. Like, just working on the teen advisory board, working for them as well. Like, it's all about being a team, because like when like Sam succeeds, we all succeed.
Right.
Because her success is our success, and that's the Alive Center.
Hit the class for Gabriel Bradford. I like that. People need to understand that. Right? If you look good, we all look good. Sam, what school do you go to?
I go to West Aurora High School.
West Aurora High School. Okay, shouts out to D129. Whoop, whoop. We get more and more West Siders on the show now. This show used to be dominated by East Side people.
I remember that.
Yeah, remember everybody was a Tomcat.
Yeah, everyone was Tomcat.
Yeah, it was like, is there anybody else in the city? So good to know. Now
I'm homeschooled.
Homeschooled,
yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, I remember that in our interview.
Yeah.
Now you recently got approved to. We're gonna get back to the question that we have, but you recently joined the City of Aurora's Youth Advisory Committee.
It's the Aurora Youth Council.
Youth Council.
So
okay.
This is a public board. The City of Aurora has 27 commissions, all elected, were voted in by the Aurora City Council, and so I was actually voted in as the chairman of that board. So I'm
All right.
basically president. Yeah.
Nice. I like how you threw it at the end. Basically president, Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, are you going to join that council, or is that something in your future, or?
I don't know. He was telling me about it, and I was thinking about it, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Got enough on your plate with the
Yeah.
teen advisory board? Yeah. You gotta crawl before you walk, you know. Get this down
Yeah.
pat first and then do other things. Good. Now, next question. And this is a question I've asked you this, I believe,
Yeah.
in our interview. Sam, this of course is gonna apply to you as well. I asked Casey and Addie this when we interviewed. But what impact has COVID had on our lives or on your lives?
I think it was just how everything went virtual and like I couldn't hang out with my friends anymore. And so there's definitely a social impact,
Right.
but also just like an emotional, mental impact from like, not being able to like, I at one point like I couldn't like volunteer or like be with my community. Like we're Aurora strong, like this is my community. And so not being able to see the change makers and community leaders here was really impactful for me. And so I found Mary Wilkinson Food Pantry. It's right in my neighborhood. We got a food pantry on the east side, so shouts out to Mary Wilkinson. But they got
That's the East Aurora High one?
East Aurora High one. So
That's
that's the one I started volunteering at, like right pandemic 2020. It was like May. We're doing like 300 families on a Saturday in 3 hours, like
Good.
stuff like that. And that's really what got me through COVID. Is like I need people, and that was the place to do it.
Sam?
I feel like COVID made people feel like lonely because we went, especially in high school, like you go from like seeing your friends like every day to just being online and barely having any communication with them. And then I feel like the virtual, like a lot of teens struggled with that. And then some actually benefited from that. Like I knew some people who were like, oh, it's better for me, but most of them did struggle.
Right. So we're at the point now where and you guys are familiar with, the mask guidance in many places has been lifted. We're kind of reluctant to say that we're out of the woods and everything, but are you both optimistic about things now and going forward? What do you feel?
I'm very optimistic. I think as more people get vaccinated and as more and again as we kind of get out of the woods here, I feel like the future's bright, and there's a lot that we're continuing to learn more about the science and what the healthcare professionals know, and so it's I'm very optimistic for the future. Even a post-COVID world, hopefully.
Okay.
I feel like the same way. Like if everyone works together, like we can get through this. But also if like we have to go in lockdown again, like we've already experienced it, so we already know what to expect.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy your toilet paper in bulk. Don't act crazy at Target. Get as many gummy snacks as you can. Whatever you need. For me, it's I need to buy 2 turkeys. Buy 2 turkeys. Have 2. So we talked about involving the youth in conversations, discussions. I'm thinking about the conversation that we had with the committee, like we were talking about before, and like it's coming back. There's no difference in the conversation. That's a testament to you guys.
Yeah.
Like it's where it needs to be. It's elevated. You guys are great, sharp, and squared away. So congratulations. You guys do the Alive Teen Center a lot of good. Hey, if you're just now tuning in, you are watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Joe Jackson is here. Good morning, Joe Jackson of Hesed House. How are you, sir?
Shouts out to Hesed House.
Shout out to Hesed House. They've been doing some great stuff. They had a really rough time during the pandemic, real rough, and they seem to be moving along quite well. Good morning to you, sir. Alive is doing great things. That's from our friend Josie. Diesel, good morning. Good morning, Michael Rayford Media, word for word. Thank you very much. That's your mentorship and exposure. Michael Rayford worked for PBS, and he's also a person that I interviewed. He's a great guy. He also worked for Oprah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was an interesting story.
I'm sure.
He told a great story. That was a good episode. But this is y'all interview. And Josie says, once a Tomcat, always a Tomcat. Matthew Orr, good morning. Patricia Pagoan Rooney, hello there. Okay, the time is now 8:16. All right, next question. And this is a question that I expect a very robust answer from. because I watch you guys. So I'm going to tell you right now, this answer needs to be good. What is the impact of social media on teens?
Ooh.
Right? Bam.
Yeah, that's like bam. That's like a bomb. You just dropped that there.
Right?
And it ain't even 9 o'clock yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. I think social media has had a really large impact on teens, especially like socially, because a lot of teens, like I come across a lot of teens who are having a hard time knowing how to positively use social media.
Mm-hmm.
And Casey, I know Casey talks about this a lot, but she calls it social media hygiene. Just understanding that, because a lot of teens don't know how to be respectful on social media. I'm not saying all teens, because I'm a teen myself. I use it.
Sure.
But I think a lot of teens, we need more ways of disseminating information, putting it out there, while being respectful to other people's opinions, even if we disagree.
Yes. Well said. Sam?
I feel like social media can be helpful and hurtful, like in both ways.
Yeah.
Helpful because it's a good way for other people to express themselves, like especially on TikTok that's been blowing up. Most people make like their little videos like as a way to express themselves, but it can also be hurtful because most like teens compare themselves to like these supermodels.
Right.
That like they'll probably like all of that's set up kind of. So yeah.
No, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's like don't, if you live in Oswego, don't compare yourself to Hollywood J-Lo, right? You have to. You should always be ambitious. Sure, you should be motivated and goal driven, but there has to be kind of reality to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it can help teens. Like you guys do social media, and it's great, right? It's putting the word out there. It's helping other young people to strengthen themselves. But kind of what you were talking about, though, Gabriel, that bugs me about it is I think that young people need to understand that, like, take me for example. When I used to hire people, I'm gonna look at your Instagram and everything.
Oh yeah.
Because you need to represent yourself good in public as well. And I don't think enough young people appreciate the fact that like all of that is not going away. Like that stays forever.
Oh, absolutely. Like what's on the internet stays on the internet.
Exactly.
Like even if you delete a post, people can still find it. Like on Facebook,
Right.
They can download your pictures. Like I mean, it's
right click
like,
save.
Yeah, I mean
Yep,
that's
screenshots.
like that's the thing. Like, and so it doesn't matter if you deleted that post; they still have the screenshots, and they can share that with your employers, or even if you get it. So it's really important to make sure that what you're putting out there is something you be proud of, like your family would be proud of, your community, and something that reflects well on you. Because if you're putting out something negative or something just really nasty, it's not going to reflect well on you, and your employers are going to see it. Potential employers check social media.
Yes, they do.
They do. Like that's a fact.
Yep. It's interesting. Like even on LinkedIn, you could put your various social media handles, and like you click somebody's stuff, and it just goes to like just garbage. Like how do you still work at Coldwell Bank? That was totally random. I just use that as an example. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay, so next question. Oh wait, the time is 8:20 a.m. Hello, if you're just tuning in, good morning. There's everyone, that's everyone, even adults could answer. Mark Hogan, good morning to you. Okay, now this is a question for both of you youngsters here. How did you find Alive Aurora? How did that happen? How did it come across your radar?
My cousins invited me to go to one of their dodgeball nights.
Okay. Y'all play dodgeball?
We do.
What?
Neon
Hold on.
dodgeball.
I didn't mean to cut you off. When? Hold on. What the? I'm too old to play dodgeball. That's what. It's team-led teams. I see. Age discrimination. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
We would have invited you. I mean,
That's my sport.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, dodgeball.
So we went to the dodgeball night and it was neon dodgeball and we were just having a good time and I really liked how friendly everyone was. Like when I got there, Addie walked with me and she gave me a tour and she introduced me to everyone. And yeah, and then I just like came back and then I applied for the teen advisory board.
Okay. Sold on just dodgeball. She didn't even know what the mission was.
Like going off of that though, like everyone is so friendly. Like you go to the Alive Center and like my first day there, like Addie was like, "Hey Gabriel, what's up? How you doing?" Like it was so like so real with me. Not like, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you," and then like I hear nothing from her. Like she like emailed me like a week later or something. She's like, "Hi, like it was great meeting you." Like that's the type of service you get at the Alive Center. Like we're all about meeting you where you're at and helping you out. So, but how I found out about the Alive Center was actually through, I think it was Aurora downtown. They posted it like on their Facebook page. So shouts out to Marissa and the team down there. And I saw it. It was like a soft opening in January, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this." Like, I love community. I love youth. Like youth leading. Are you kidding me?
Right.
So, so I went in. We got a tour. I went in with my mom, and so we checked the place out, and it was just so real, and like the space is amazing. Just really, really great place. So I went there, and I was like, this is really neat. Like, I need to connect Addie with some community members, like because there's some amazing people in Aurora that I've had the pleasure of working with, and so I was like, well, let's get you in. And so, so we connected and then, exchanged contact information. And then just like a week later, she was like, "Hey, do you want a job?" And I'm like, I just turned 16, so now I can like work and like actually work. And so I was like, oh yeah, I want a job. Like, why not? And so I've been with them since like February 2021. And so I just hit my 1 year work anniversary. So
good. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. I think we saw that on LinkedIn. So congratulations, you guys. Wow. So when's the next dodgeball night though? When's that? Let's go back to
April 27th.
April 27th, 6 to 7:30.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's my night.
Yeah.
But we can't play though. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that. I want to play dodgeball. You guys gotta have like a senior citizens night. Open it up for us.
What we're gonna do an open house sometime for all the senior citizens out there over 18. You can join us.
Oh man! All right, if you're just tuning in, the time is 8:24 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We are here with our friends of the Alive Teen Center to talk about the Teen Advisory Board and many other things. You guys are presidents. So Coyote is here. You guys are showing more wisdom than many adults these days. While adults clash about the pandemic and or vaccines, these kids are volunteering for services that desperately needed it during said pandemic. You guys should be very proud of yourselves. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Coyote Duran. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Empowering youth by offering guidance and opportunity. Very good stuff. Wow, you are two incredibly thoughtful young people. So much wisdom and also a passion to make the world a better place. Great job and keep up the amazing work. Love that there are organizations out there in Aurora that seek to engage and give individuals like you all a platform to put your passion into action. Thank you, Joe Jackson. We appreciate that.
Passion to action.
Passion to action.
I'm gonna stick that up on my
PTA.
mirror someday.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So, real quick, before I get on to my next question here, I would like to know. So, you guys are in the community Christian church space, right?
Yep.
So, from the pictures that I see, it looks like you guys got a lot of things in it. You got an auditorium in there.
Yeah.
There's also I see that front space where the windows are. There's like foosball. What's all the stuff that's in there?
Yeah, so we have a lounge. So there we have a whole bunch of games. We probably have like 50, 60 games. Like Addie like brings everything like from our house, and it's like we have like probably, and I can't count the number of games we have, like board games, card games, you name it, we have it. We actually have a new team member. His name is Vector, and he's a robot. So
Okay.
yeah, so we just got that a week ago. So
All right.
been having fun with that. You can like ask it questions and like it'll give you a fist bump. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
We got let's see what else. We got a Switch. We have our own cafe. We call it the Gadget Cafe. Gadget Cafe because
Gotcha.
everything we use, like there's no oven or stove, so everything we use is a gadget. Like we have a gadget for like cooking our pizza. We have a gadget for like making cookies. Everything.
Okay. All right. Very cool. I see those pictures of the auditorium. That's where some dancing is taking place, though, too, right?
Oh, we recently had dancing with the theater club.
Okay.
So someone came and they taught them how to dance.
That was
And
Behati Hart.
Yeah.
So
From the Drive Center, right?
yeah. So shouts out to the Behati.
Yeah. Shout out to Behati Hart. She is a friend of the show. She's a great person. Yeah, she's
Good.
cool. She's cool.
Amazing. Yeah.
Thrive Center is a nice place down there.
Oh, absolutely.
So when's the next theater club?
April 15th.
April 15th. Okay. I think, Addie, you probably send me that. I'll go through my email and scrounge that and get that calendar of events there. Now, you got some more April stuff coming up that you can detail to us?
Yeah, we have Special Effects Club, which is April 6th.
Okay.
And then we have Changemakers Club, which is Gabriel's club, and
Yep.
that's April 27th. And then my club, which is Dare to Be Rare, is April 4th.
Okay. So you got
From
Dare to Be Rare,
5 to 6.
and you have the Changemakers Club.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of Dare to Be Rare? What's that about?
It's a girl empowerment club.
Politics and pastries.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's our club there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's from 5 to 6 p.m. and it's for kids 5th grade through 9th grade.
All right. Yeah, she had another friend of the show there, Barb Hernandez there. She taught you guys how to make pastries or
Yep.
We made cake pops.
cake pops.
Cake
Were
pops.
they good?
Yeah.
They were,
Okay.
yeah, they were really good. I know, Barbara, she actually wanted to be a pastry chef before she went into politics.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she made some pretty good stuff. Her cookies were top of the line. I was like,
Me goes down to Springfield. Would you move this bill? Eat this.
I'm like, yeah, trying to get those bills passed. Like, I got cookies out there. Like,
now let's talk. So that's Dare to Be Rare,
Mm-hmm.
teen empowerment, girl empowerment. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Changemakers. What's Changemakers in a nutshell?
So, in a nutshell, it's a service club, but we also focus on leadership. And so, in some of our previous meetings, we've discussed United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And these are the goals that 178 nations, well, it's a global goals,
Right.
that 178 nations agreed on in 2015. And we want to accomplish these by 2030. And so some of them are like ending world hunger, ending poverty, making equitable education for women and everyone. And then, so a lot of it is just goals that for me, what's so interesting about that and learning about it and teaching, these are 5th grade, 6th grade students learning about stuff that most people have no idea what they're learning about. This is very, very cool stuff that they're doing, and it's all leadership. So they're seeing how they can serve in their own communities through these 17 sustainable goals. So
Okay.
yeah,
Of those goals, climate change is one of them.
Yep.
I think the reduction in specifically carbon emissions was another one.
I believe so. Yeah.
And then there was a push to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy was one. Here's what's interesting though, and it's this is really bringing it home right now in this interview. There's people that are older who don't believe in any of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here you are talking about how we need to tackle it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is
right.
what is so, it's highlighting you guys in a great light, but it's also just going to show that we could have made many different advances had a more youthful disposition or an open mind been looking at things.
Absolutely. I think that's where the pandemic has given us an opportunity to take a step back and actually look at what we want to change, because there's like you talk about all these goals, and there are a lot of people who don't believe them or haven't educated themselves about them to actually create change towards them. So I think that's been another side effect of the pandemic, is giving us a moment to look and see what we can do and change.
The time is 8:32 a.m. All right, next question. How can people support Alive?
So we have an Amazon wish list currently.
Okay.
So we will definitely share that with you. And so it's got a list of like all the items we need. I know we're currently looking for like, I think pots and pans for the Hanover Park Center, because our teens. I mean, I'm sure as teens we love eating. So,
I was gonna say I don't remember y'all cooking at this age, so I know somebody must be doing that.
So
bring them pats to the kitchen.
Yeah.
We also have on the website, we have a donate tab if you would like to donate cash. And then coming to our next event, which is our art show. And that's May 6th from 5 to 9 p.m. And do you know the address for that?
That's the old library building. So Winnie Benson, that's where you used to do your interviews at.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. Those were the days of Good Morning Aurora.
Getting those flashbacks, like the...
Yeah, that's right. Good Morning Aurora. Good Morning Aurora broadcast from Winnie Benson, Gallery 1904 for like... It's supposed to be only for 2 months, but I think we were there for like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So it'll be there. That's right, because we put we posted the flyer about that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there was a call to art as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking for teen artists to submit artwork for the art show. Mm-hmm. You can submit up to 2 works of art, and we're really excited to receive them. We have a Google link on our Facebook and LinkedIn or Linktree profile on Instagram. So yeah. Please, any teens in your life, share it with them and let them know it's 100% free. We don't charge anything for this. So
now this is also, you guys worked with Viso Arts.
We do,
right?
Shouts out to Viso and the team down there. Yeah.
Yeah, they have an office in there now, I think.
Yeah,
right?
They do. I think in the back.
Yeah, that's a good place. Support Tex is in that building. Ron and Melinda are the owners. 2 great people. And that building has a lot of history too. It was the old Aurora Public Library, and downstairs was the youth, young adults, kids section. That was a good time. Good time. The time's 8:34. All right. Now we talked about the programs that you both lead: Dare to be Rare and Change Makers. What other programs are run at Alive? And who's doing them?
I actually co-lead Dare to Be Rare with Diana.
Okay.
Which is another tab member. And then we have Special Effects Club, which is led by Anissa, which is also another tab member. And they do like lots of special effects. Like one time they like changed like your eyebrows, and then they did scars on your arms. Mm-hmm. And then we have, do you want to do Myra's?
Yeah. So we have Myra and Mary Margaret. They both co-lead our theater club. So, we got a theater club. I mean, I'm a theater kid, so, like...
Gabriel Bradford, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because, I was thinking, we need some actors and stuff. I think I might have told Annie about it one. We might want to make a little something. We might need some actors one day. So, it's good to know you guys got a theater club because
we got theater
we're thinking about doing things. Thinking about doing some things.
That's good enough.
But the theater club.
Yeah, theater club.
And what's the days for it?
They meet on the 1st and 3rd Fridays.
The next meeting is April 15th.
Yeah, April 15th, so that's the
April
2nd.
15th.
Yeah. And then, minus. Yeah, 1st and 3rd Fridays.
Okay.
From 5 to 6 p.m. And they do a lot of different things. Like they've done, they do a lot of theater games. So if you're a theater kid, you know what Zip Zap Zop is. Put that out in the chat.
Zip Zap Zop?
Yeah. So it's like, I do
Jennifer Ryan Mayton.
Yeah.
She's a theater kid.
Okay, she knows what I'm talking about then. So yeah, they've done that. I know they've done just different like role play. So they do small little skits. It's just a bunch of theater games and just building confidence in public speaking and all that stuff. Yeah.
So what are now the Live Center is open daily, Monday through Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I know hashtag just show up is
Yep.
our motto. What's the hours though? Is it still 2:30 to 6:30?
It's 2:45 to 6, and then on
Okay.
Fridays it's 2:45 to 7.
Okay, awesome. You guys do anything on the weekends?
not currently,
Okay.
but we do have some special events on the weekends.
All right.
Our art show. So our art show is on Friday. So be the first Friday in May. So definitely check us out for that one.
Okay. Now the last special event that I recall you guys having, besides the series, which I've seen a lot, was the pet parade that went on all on LaSalle Street. Were you out there for that, Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. Saw a lot of dogs dressed up like humans and Ghostbusters and cats that were, licking their own ears, and then they had mustaches. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So they asked a question now, I believe. Okay, Monica added the Amazon list.
No, the actual website.
Aha.
Can I find the Amazon list on Facebook?
Yeah, where can we find the Amazon list? We got some folks asking about that.
You can find the Amazon wish list on the website. It's like a little tab that says donate,
Okay.
and then you just have to scroll a little bit, and then it'll be there.
All right, so go to the Angelica Guzman. Good morning, dear friend. Good to see you. Okay, go to the website, hit donate. Monica put the website link in the chat.
The wish list.
The wish list on there too, okay. Tracy Durant says, good morning, GAMS fam. So glad to see these two here. It's always wonderful to see young folks take the initiative to make things better. Thank you, Tracy Durant. We appreciate that. And people are asking about that Amazon website and wish list. Let me tell you something. If y'all get any donations, I want a senior citizen dodgeball day. I want it for us old people.
That's a deal.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we get those.
Y'all gotta get back to the community.
Yeah, we get those donations. We'll do a senior dodgeball night.
Yeah, anyone 18 and older.
18 and older, yes.
For real. Just have us there for like 2 hours, then we'll leave y'all alone to get to
Yep.
it's team led, team driven. That's what it is. Okay, what's in the box game all about?
I create the. Hello, everyone.
Oh, okay.
The ghost of Addie.
That's an Addie question. I don't know what that
created
is.
that one. It's where you put your hands in a box and you try to figure out what you're touching.
Put your hand in a box, try to figure out what you're touching.
Oh.
That question went over everybody's head.
Yeah.
It went to our live studio audience in the back, in the way back. Thank you, Eddie, very, very much. Franca Liccione is here. Good morning to you, Franca. Good to see you as well, dear friend. All right, the time is 8:40. Still got a little bit ways to go. Now, we mentioned mentioned the wish list, mentioned the art show, summer camps. I think you might have touched on summer camps, but let's dig into them a little bit more. What's the deal with the summer camps? When are they, and are they downtown? Are they at Alive?
Yes, so we actually have 2 locations currently.
Right.
And so we have some camps at our Naperville location. You can go on our website, check us out on Facebook. And then I believe we're doing summer camps at our Aurora location. I think we're still finalizing plans. But we have some very exciting stuff in the works.
Okay. All right, pretty cool. Now, who's going to be leading the camps?
So we're going to have some teen leads from Naperville and perhaps Aurora, yeah.
Okay. And will it be like, will it be like summer camp when I was, am I going to be there the whole month? Are they locking in? Is it like a 2-week sleepover kind of thing? What's the camp like?
It's usually like a 1-week thing, and it's basically like the clubs that we have, just like longer and extended.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. We have a lot of just a lot of different interests. So anything like I said, the Alive Center is a yes place for teens. So anything that you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
they'll let you go with it. So we have one teen who's really interested in Dungeons and Dragons. So they just started Dungeons and Dragons Club, and I think there may even be a Dungeons and Dragons camp. I could be wrong about that though,
Okay.
so don't quote me. But there's some like really cool stuff. So like again, it's all based off of what the teens are interested in. They'll start like a camp or a club based off of that, and they'll go with it. So we have one teen, she did like music camp. There's just so many different things you could do.
Right. Now, First Fridays. I think I heard Sam maybe mention it, but are you guys open this First Friday? And do you have anything going on?
No. So
Okay.
currently, we're preparing for our May 1st Fridays.
May First Friday. Okay, gotcha.
We're doing the art show. So art comes alive.
Right.
Makes you come alive. So we are. That is our current project. So we're not doing anything this.
But we are
this Friday.
open.
We are
So,
open from 1 to 4.
Yeah, from 1 to 5.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Now, here's a question I have. So, one of the questions I had, I think you both answered, was what does a day at drop-in look like at Alive? Did I ask you guys that? No?
No.
All right. What's a day look like?
I usually go right after school, so I get there around like 3:30, and then when I get there, there's usually like everyone doing something. Like they're never just like sitting by themselves. So they're either in the art room doing like a craft, or they're playing on the Switch, or they're having a snack, or they're all playing like a game as a group. Our kids really like Throw Burrito, so they're always playing that. And yeah, there's never a kid alone. They're either with an intern or with like a group of kids.
Absolutely. That's again, like Sam said, that is absolutely, you're never alone. Like there's never an excuse to go on your phone and check social media because you're afraid of that like awkward social interaction. You're like, am I gonna be awkward here? No, we're always there. You're never alone. Like that is something you can count on. A day at Alive, we're there to help you, and like we have so much to do. Like Addie and our social work interns, they are amazing and they do so much for us. So shouts out to our social work interns. But they plan everything, they lead stuff, and so we have a lot of stuff to do. There's like an art room. We've made stickers, like our own stickers, like so like very professional. That they look really cool. So we've done that. It's just. Yeah, again, there's never like a dull moment at the Alive Center. There's always like music going. We got like, yeah, it's so fun.
It looks like a good time. You know me, I'm on Instagram looking.
Yeah.
I'm always hitting the like button like, okay, I like that. Tanya Hernandez, good morning to you and thank you for your stars, dear friend. Franca, good morning. Norma Peterson says she loves the Alive Center. Shout out to you. Cindy Morales, hello. And Lonzo Sanchez, good morning. Franca, I just realized I'm friends with one of your family here on Facebook via our connection to pro boxing. Wow, they're getting along in the chat. It's like the Alive Teen Center just went to the chat. Look at that.
Yeah.
Facebook bringing us all together. Okay. Here's a question I got. Maybe, this is a question I've asked people who, I've asked aldermen this question. I asked a senator this question. I asked all these people who are stakeholders in Aurora who should know. Well, I ask you, why not ask the youth? What's something that Aurora needs? What does Aurora need? What do we, I know we're doing good, right? We got Good Morning Aurora.
Yeah.
We got Live Teen Center. So we're doing great there. But what does Aurora need, in your opinions?
So I think definitely we need a lot more investment on LaSalle Street. Shouts out to the people working on that, but still we need more there. And I think an opportunity for teen voices. So letting teens talk, hearing our opinions, our perspectives. And I think we could use more of that. Because we're here today, but we need more opportunities like these to share our perspectives and to be in a position where we can, as stakeholders, because we're the rising generation, we're the future mayors, leaders, we're already leaders, but we're the future mayors, politicians, presidents, and so giving us the tools and the keys to succeed now is very important, because we need to learn now. Because what better time to do it than now? Because we're not going to have the time to learn when we're 20 or we're 25.
Right.
We got to learn that today.
Right. Well, don't say that. Because I tell you what, I didn't know how to stream before Good Morning Aurora. I had never, I didn't know any audio input. What? I didn't. I only went live on Facebook. So, hey, don't say what you won't learn.
Yeah.
If you want to learn it, you'll learn it. So, I think that, this is my question about the youth council. Now, what's the duties of the youth council?
Yeah, so it's like a public board and commission, and so we work with with the mayor. We advise him on just different youth perspective policy. We actually just got relaunched in January, so we've been we just held our election in our last meeting, so we're working on making the change happen. We're do community events, and so we're really trying to create as much change as possible and inspire the city. We have an amazing team there. We work with Simon Rodriguez, Patty Hart, and then all the other members. They're representative of all of Aurora. We have members from West, East, Wabansi, Matea, IMSA, Aurora Catholic, Marmot, everywhere. So we have it's just members from every single high school, public and private, and they're all together to change the city and uplift youth voices. Like I said, we're working on making more of that. So
okay, good.
Yeah,
good. So what's next? Well, this is a three-part question. What's next for Sam? What's next for Gabriel? And then what's next for the Alive Center and your respective committees? What's next for you, Sam? What will Sam be next? What's right? Like the mariposa, like the butterfly. Okay, what's it looking like?
I have SAT test coming up.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little bit scary.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be a senior.
Okay.
I plan to apply for TAB again.
Okay.
And we're always looking for new people to join. And like if you're interested, you can just come in a drop-in day. And then you can just see what we're about, and then you can always sit in one of our meetings to see if you like it or not.
Okay.
I guess for me, like Sam, I have the ACT, so yeah, I got to do that. Looking to start applying for colleges, so be on the lookout.
All right.
And let's see, just working on improving our city and just impacting it in the way that it needs to be impacted, and just creating more opportunities for youth. I'm all about making sure that we're uplifting youth voices and we're giving teens the opportunity to lead in a safe space. And so, I do that through the Alive Center, through Aurora Youth Council, Aurora Youth Court. So there's so many different opportunities out there, and we're just making sure that youth are aware of them. And because you got to be proactive, you got to make sure, like the early bird gets the worm, you got to be proactive.
Amen.
You got to be early and at them and getting it.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Exactly.
That's right. A closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so Monica went to the Latinx Resource Center. They opened up, right?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was from what I saw, it looked very good. All of our friends were received their flowers and accolades. It was great. But here's the thing, and she told me this, and I've seen it even in my own little thing. Like, she was at Wabansi Community College, and there was like two Latino students, I guess, that was chilling in the hallway or something, and she asked them, like, which way is the Latinx Resource Center? They didn't even know. Yep. So, to the point about being proactive, in your own respective worlds, are the people that you meet, are they receptive of Alive Center? Do you meet other young people like yourselves who even heard about it or know about it? Or do you meet young people who haven't heard about it?
I've met people that haven't heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just like give them information.
Okay.
And then I see if they show up. And then my co-lead for Dare to Be Rare, Diana, I actually met her at the girl club at the high school.
Okay.
And she asked me about it, and I was like, just come in to see like what it's about. And now she's a co-lead for a program at
Right.
Alive.
Yeah, that's absolutely where it's at. Like, it's just like a lot of people. I mean, no, they don't know what the Alive Center is. I mean, we're a big city. Like, I think the number is there's 60,000 people under the age of 20 in Aurora. That's a massive number,
Right.
and so for all these people to know about the Alive Center is almost impossible. But what we're doing here is we're trying to make as many youth who need it aware of it.
Right.
Because there are a lot of people who they found their outlets. Like, I'm very passionate about youth leadership, so I found the Alive Center because I'm passionate about that. And so that's where I think you need to find what your passions are, because your passions don't find you. You find your passions. And so you got to go put work and effort in to even understanding what you're passionate about. Like, so there's a couple things I'm passionate about, and those are the organizations that I work with. So I'm passionate about restorative justice. So I'm on the Aurora Youth Corps. I'm passionate about teens and teen leadership and being teen-led, teen-driven. So I'm with the Alive Center. And so I think it's just finding a couple organizations that will mentor you and provide you with the right resources and, let's say, like, perspective
Right.
to then develop these skills and become better. Because I think it's like the Atomic Habits. James Clear, shouts out. It's like you want to become 1% better every single day. Because then you can become, like, I think in a year you can become like 37 times better.
Right.
I don't know how you did the math, but anyway.
Sounds like an interesting book.
It is. Definitely share that with you. But so you want to become 1% better every day, and that's how you do that is through being proactive.
Right.
You don't just get an opportunity just because it knocked on your door.
Right.
You get an opportunity because you woke up in the morning and you put in effort to get that opportunity.
Yeah, it reminds me of a quote that luck, that thing called luck. Oh, I'm lucky. No. Luck is the convergence of preparedness and opportunity.
Absolutely.
Like, you were ready and the opportunity presented itself. That's what it is. Not luck. You know, people that people think are lucky have calloused hands and worked a long time for things.
Yep.
With no guarantee that it would work out that way.
Oh, yeah.
So we talked about your drop-in days. We talked about Dare to Be Rare. The time is 8:54 a.m. Michelle Gum, so exciting. Mary Novoa, good morning to you. Leo Zarco, good job, young people. Chris Decker Mendoza, good morning. And Corey Ingram, Navy veteran. Hello there. And Eddie Del Toro, what's up? Good morning, all you great people. Did we forget anything? Did we forget? Let me see here. Let me see. Did we forget anything?
Oh, we have tutoring on Wednesdays.
yes.
Tutoring. See, I didn't forget. Tell us about tutoring.
We have a tutor from Light Leaders, which is another one of our like friends.
Yeah.
And they just come in and they just tutor anyone who needs help, and they do any subject.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sandra Harrison of Light.
Yeah.
Is she doing the tutoring or? Is it...
No, that's Adriana.
Okay. Adriana. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So we got Adriana. I think we have a tutor from IMSA as well. So
Okay.
shouts out to those people.
That's awesome. Awesome. Wow. So tutoring and the chance to express yourself and create your own club if you want to. Everything a young person needs under one roof.
Yeah, absolutely. We could do everything in house, and we create community partnerships. If we don't have it.
So besides dodgeball for senior citizens, Dulce Johnson, good morning to you. Casildo Casey Cuevas, good morning. Besides that, what is one thing the Alive Center needs that does not have yet? Do y'all need a microwave or something? We got friends in the chat now. Hold on. Somebody might,
Ooh.
I'm just seeing. Let's beat the bushes. You guys need anything over there that we could maybe donate?
I think Addie wants a microwave.
Oh, that was the right thing. I totally made that up right now.
Yeah.
She looked a little excited.
She got excited.
Yeah.
A microwave.
Let's see. We need like a full-on rotisserie kitchen. I'm not,
Sushi.
We need a sushi chef. Like, come in for drop-in. We got like some. Nah.
But you guys need. We have the Amazon wish list in the chat. We put the website itself. Folks can donate if they want to.
Yep.
We need young people to go there and take part in the programs.
We do.
A lot of our listeners are parents, so if you guys are parents, definitely go on, get your children involved in the Alive Teen Center from 10 to 18.
Yeah, so that's 5th grade to 12th grade.
5th grade to 12th grade.
So 18 would be if you, like, I'll be 18 and a half when I graduate high school, so it's when you graduate high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can we help you guys get the word out about the program? That's from Ivan Ruiz. How can we help you get the word out?
Just share our programs. You can find all our flyers on our Facebook, and we also have a link tree, and so you can go into our Instagram bio. We got it all there. We got all our links, all our flyers, and so you can just download them and please share on Facebook or wherever social media networks. You're a social worker. We really appreciate you sharing it with your students, teacher, anything. Just, please share.
All right. And we also share the news of you guys here on the show. So if you want to know more about what Alive Teen Center is doing, you can tune in to Good Morning Aurora. Dulce Johnson. Yes, good morning. All right. Well, the time is 8:57 a.m. We are going to start wrapping it up. Shout out to our listening party taking place at Two Brothers Aurora. Good morning to all of you guys there. Thanks for going out there and listening to us. Shout out to Two Brothers. Kevin Trudeau. Yeah, that's right. I'll see you soon, my brother. The show ends. Wait, hold on. We
got gifts for you, Curtis and Monica.
Live gifts.
Yeah.
Live gifts. I love this show. All right, let's do it. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Holy cow.
You got to get the goodies. Yeah.
We got water bottles, we got t-shirts, and we got a bracelet. I'm putting the bracelet on right now. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bring it
Our
on
pleasure.
camera. Let's see. Oh, wait, we got them on camera? All right, good. Can you, hold on, I want to hold my shirt up. Monica, come on in. Let the people at home see that. Yes. Shouts out.
Shouts out.
Yay.
Live pictures on the air. See, this is the best thing about news right here. All right. All right, you guys. So, as you know, and as these ladies know, Sam, you will find out right now, the show ends on a positive note. All right? So, what is your message today for the people of Aurora?
Just keep tuning in to Good Morning Aurora.
That's right.
Yeah. You know I was going to do that,
Thank
but
you.
hey, the future is bright. Aurora is moving forward.
Right.
And we're doing that. We couldn't do that without the help of our community. So I want to thank all our stakeholders, all the people in the community who are being change makers, who are serving, volunteering, even if you're just a volunteer. That's what we need. That's what makes Aurora one of the brightest and greatest cities in America, is that we serve each other, not because it does anything for us, but because we care. Because of that, it helps people.
Service over self, right?
Service above self. Yeah, that's
right. Service
Aurora
above
Rotary.
self. That's
yeah,
right.
So that's our message, is that we're back. Aurora teens are here, and we're live. We're starting. We are gonna make Aurora bright, not only for everyone in the community, but especially for teens.
All right. Well said, my brother. Well said. That was good. So all of you great people, thank you for tuning into this awesome episode today. We thank our friends of the Alive Center for coming on out to meet us and talk to us again. And as we always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Norman Peterson says you guys rock. Josie wants a shirt. Busted shirts out here. They learned a bit from the youth. Well done. And that's their word of the day, Michelle Gums. Take care of yourself and each other, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.